All right. Here we are. Tap into real estate with Tapan Trivedi, episode 1, part 2. My name is John Robert Quinn, the guy who builds talk shows coast to coast. And of course, we're hanging out here with Mr. Tapan Trivedi.
Hello.
That's so funny. All right. So, we were talking about your story, where you came from and what got you into real estate and so forth. But I want to break into your why. What is your why? Why real estate? Why train people and educate people on their financial future? Why?
Because that's the one thing that distinguishes us as a country, that people could use real estate as a springboard into a better life. Like, I grew up without owning anything. Like, I literally didn't own anything. My family didn't own anything. And it's all over back home when I was growing up. It was like, get your homes home. So, get your one property. And that's what people look for most of the times. And I actually had 3 friends that were homeless growing up. So these are the people that went to school, went everything. They came back and they didn't have a roof over their head. So I actually knew a lot of people, and I see what happens when you cannot find a domicile, when you cannot find a place to live.
Correct.
So it's just really, really important to me to go ahead and have people get, and over here you can turn houses around into something that works for you, into assets that can pay you over and over, while giving some place that people can live. One of the strategies that I show people when they are creating the rental portfolio is to not increase the rent. It goes against everything that you've heard about real estate investment and stuff. But when you're creating that portfolio and when you hear me out, you realize that, do not increase the rent at that point, because a turnover is going to cost you a lot more when you're trying to go ahead and create that portfolio.
Now, have you been homeless in the past?
Me, myself, no, I came close twice. But no. I thank all my lucky stars for that. No, I wasn't.
I have.
You have, yeah. No, sad.
No, we're talking about this amazing country of ours. I've been homeless twice, both from business failures. 6 years ago, I lost everything. And I was my wife and she worked at Starbucks. She was a barista. I was homeless. I was living in my car for the most part, sleeping on a buddy's floor, working at Taco Bell 6 years ago. 6 years ago, in fact, I met my wife 6 years ago in 4 days. And when I sit back and I look at what I've done in 6 years, that is the power of this country. That is the power of our mind. Oh, my gosh. I don't have a cough thing. No, the power of our mind, the power of information, the power of entrepreneurship really is like my testament. Like, I couldn't do this in a lot of other countries. You can't just go from nothing to greatness so quickly.
Right. And a lot of places you can't really own anything because the government owns all the land underneath, So, you truly don't own anything. You just are leasing it for a while from the government. Correct. And that's pretty much it.
So what is real estate investing? Explain to me, what is it?
Real estate investing at its very basic is, so investing in itself is putting money down or effort or down so that you can get something in return, the return on investment, right? So in terms of real estate is acquiring real estate or real estate related paper, so that you can go ahead and get a return on your investment.
Correct. Who can invest in real estate?
That's the beauty of this country. Anyone can. You could have filed for bankruptcy. You have felonies on your record, all those things, and you can still purchase property. So yeah.
I think the caveat to that is always you have to want it. You have to want it. You have to do the work. And when you say anybody can do it, you're using a relative term, a blanket term that anybody can do it. But I get a lot of excuses out of people. People have to separate themselves from the excuses and actually do something great.
And that's the thing. Like, how motivated are you? What gets you up in the morning and keeps you going till late at night? Because, a lot of times when you still have your day job, real estate careers are made from 8 to 2 at night. Right? Because what I've always said is real estate is like a child. right?
Oh,
It's like a
boy.
child that grows up really fast.
No, keep
in
going.
5 years. If you take care of real estate for 5 years, real estate will take care of you for the rest of your life. That's the thing. Give it 5 to 7 years, and it will go ahead and take care of you for the rest of your life.
So a lot of people may or may not know that I'm the author of The Cold Call King, and if you've seen my white Mercedes driving through town with The Cold Call King on the hood, wave, say hi. That's me. There's an article, or not an article, what started as an article, is a chapter in my book, The Cold Call King, called Expect Good Things. And I'm just going to read the quick, just the first paragraph here, because it literally is what you just said. The saying goes, you must give to receive, you must give respect to get respect, you must give love to get love, you must give money if you want something in return. The same goes for your business. If you don't give your business 100%, it won't give it back. My advice is it's for any business owners to love your business like a child. It's born, it lives, it thrives, it even makes you proud. It puts a smile on your face, it makes you cry. It's a living, breathing, growing extension of you, and someday, like everything in this world, it will die. But if you but like everything you do, if you love it, cherish it, raise it up to be successful, it will love you back.
It will love you back, and it will become a part of your legacy. As in, you will pass this on to your kids if you want.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, it's
or your church or your community or
church
whatever.
or community or whatever that might be. And it's the best being on title or owning something, or controlling something is perhaps the best thing you can do for your legacy.
So how does one actually go about getting involved in real estate? Where do they start?
So, okay, we have meetings all over the Sacramento region. We have one in Roseville, we have one in Folsom, and the main one right now, the one that have been going on for 13 years, is at the Doubletree Hotel right across the street from Sacramento, from the Arden Fair Mall, and 2001 Point West Way, third Wednesday of the month. We have met there for the last 13 years now, and come on down at 6:30 on the third Wednesday of the month, and get involved, get in touch. And
does it cost anything to show up?
It doesn't cost anything.
Okay, so they just show up.
Just show up. It may cost a nominal entry fee, $5 to $9, something like that, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but you're giving information
Yeah,
that
no,
people are
this
going to be
is-
able to use for the rest of their lives.
I mean, this will be the best money that you'll spend. We have we make it silly for you, easy for you. You come in, and it's life changing. The thing that people have said over and over again in testimonials on our Facebook page and all those things, that this is life changing. That the kind of information that we give is life changing.
How do people get in contact with you, Tapan?
Go ahead, and the best way to get in touch with me is to call me.
Okay.
916-613-1921. Once
Okay.
again, it's 916-613-1921. Or you can email me at sacramentorealestateclub@gmail.com. Once again, that's sacramentorealestateclub@gmail.com.
And what's your website?
RIASacramento.com. REIA Sacramento.com. It's the term that you will probably realize it exists all over the world. REIA, REIA stands for Real Estate Investment Association. So RIASacramento.com, REIA Sacramento.com.
916-613-1921, 916-613-1921, REIA Sacramento.com. We're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and learn more. We'll be right back.